to my channel. I hope you're all well. If you're new here, my name's Lacey and I like to film anything home, lifestyle and motherhood. And today, in this video, I decided to bring you everything that I have bought or been given for weaning so far. So basically my weaning haul. My son's only 6 months old on Saturday. He's been ready for weaning for quite a while really, but we decided we wanted that 6 month mark to be like the milestone, so we're going to start weaning him as of the day he turns 6 months. Without further ado, let's get on and show you what I have got. So I'm going to start with cutlery, plates, bowls, etc. And for some reason I've naturally gravitated towards the Munchkin brand. So the first thing I bought were these spoons. I actually bought them with the intention of using them to administer teething powder. They're just nice, simple silicone blended spoons in all different colours, which I thought was really cute. And then, yeah, naturally I seem to have got the plates, bowls and the cups to match there as well. So when I went on Amazon to look for plates and bowls, I came across these segmented plates. I've got one in blue and one in green, again with sort of the suction sort of plate part on the bottom. These I did want to match, so when it comes to getting plates and bowls I did want matching, so I did intentionally get these to match, but the cups and the spoons I did not. That just happened. So we've also got the 3 bowls here as well. There's like a smaller one on the top. They come in 3 sizes, so you've got like a tiny one on the top, sort of medium one and a larger one on the bottom, again with sort of the suction plate bit on the bottom there as well. What I did find handy actually is I was looking on Amazon for a lot of this stuff with the intention of sort of just buying it all in one go, and it actually turned out that a lot of this stuff was cheaper in Asda, so I sort of made my decision on Amazon and then bought most of it from Asda. So if any of you are just about to start your weaning journey out there, head to Asda where everything is just a couple of pounds cheaper. And then in terms of cups, I really wanted to initially start him on the Munchkin 360 cup. I've heard a lot of good things about these and I know a lot of children do use them. But if he doesn't get on with that one straight away, I've also picked him up this one here that's got like the little spout at the top. So hopefully he'll take to either one of these. If he doesn't, then obviously we'll just have to see what else is out there. I know a lot of people do like the Tommy Tippy one, which is really handy. So yeah, that's the cups, plates, bowls and spoons. So my plan is to make a lot of homemade stuff in terms of purees and stuff like that. So I have bought a lot of things that I can use to sort of make it in batch and store it in the freezer. I got these from TK Maxx, and yeah, they do come in this handy little container. We don't have to keep them in there, but just 4 little plastic pots to keep portions in there. And similarly to that, in a shop, like a bargain buys, I believe it's called, sort of like a pound shop near me, and the other day I did also pick up these, so sort of similar size, a little bit bigger, but just a pack of 10 tiny little storage containers. So again, perfect for cooking stuff in batch. I know a lot of people use these silicone ice cube trays. I've got this one which has got sort of smaller segments, and I've also got this one for sort of a bit later on with bigger segments. I know ideally these things should have lids, so if I do use these, then I'm probably obviously going to fill them up and then probably cling film over the top when I do that, because these don't actually come with lids. But I found these in Morrison's, so I just picked them up when I saw them. And the last thing in terms of storage are these 4 little Tommy Tippy pots. Again, come in just sort of a convenient little like holder. I probably won't keep them in there. These I'll probably use for things like purees and sort of Melty Puffs and that on the go. They're just 4 little sort of lidded pots there, which are really handy. I intend to do sort of a mix of purees and baby-led weaning. We'll just see what he takes to, but I think it'd just be handy to sort of get him used to both. So that is everything storage or food storage. Next thing is, you okay? So the next thing I have is this Sistema microwave steaming tray. I've seen Ellie Polly use it on her channel. I've seen her use it to steam sort of finger food, veg and stuff like that for her little one. And I just thought it would be the easiest and most handy way to make sort of vegetable finger food. So it's just a case of popping a bit of water in the bottom of the tray. Popping the tray on top and popping your veg or your fruit or anything you want to soften on top. Popping the lid on and just pop that in the microwave. I thought it would just save a lot of hassle and a lot of cleaning using other things to steam food. So next thing I have is 2 weaning recipe books. So these will come in handy. I've had a look through them already, and they do have quite a good few sort of meal plans, things that are good to feed baby at certain ages. So that's going to really come in handy when I'm sort of planning what meals to make him. I've got a few things in mind about what I want to give him initially to sort of start him off, but that is really going to help me come up with some ideas a bit later on of things to make him. But the next thing I have is this. I found this in Poundland. It's unfolded because I used it for carving pumpkins on the floor the other day, but it literally just is a plastic sort of drip mat to go under the high chest. So if he does chuck anything on the floor, then it's a lot less cleaning to do, which is really handy. Another thing we got second hand, I picked this up at one of the Little Pickles markets, was this newbie set. It comes with these 4 sort of lolly makers, so you can pop some maybe purees in there and pop those in the freezer. That's going to be really handy for summer, but also potentially handy when he's teething. He does have his first tooth coming through at the moment, but it doesn't seem to be bothering him. But I imagine when some of the others start coming through, especially those dreaded molars, something like this is probably going to really come in handy. And it also came with one of these netted sort of feed yourself sort of things. So you pop, you know, a bit of fruit, so like a strawberry or something in the net there, and baby can suck on it there as well. So that came with those. That sort of all came as one set. Yeah, just thought that'd be really handy to pick up. Another thing that I forgot to add to the storage section were these reusable food pouches, sandwich bags, whatever you want to call them. I bought them ages ago with the intention of using them for myself, and I never have. But when I start making my own finger food, sort of like egg and banana pancakes, sort of baby friendly muffins and stuff like that, I will use these to store them and pop them in the fridge or in the microwave. So these are going to come in handy. Also a nice array of colours, which I thought was really cute. The next thing I have, and this is free to sign up to online on the Ella's Kitchen website, is the Ella's Kitchen weaning guide and the weaning poster. The weaning poster is really cute. You can pop baby's name at the top and you can tick off basically all the times they have tried particular foods or their favourites. And things like that as well. So I thought that was really cute, and it's got sort of a handy guide on the back as well, sort of different levels of weaning and stuff like that, which is really good. The next thing I have is this insulated lunch bag. I bought this pretty much when he was first born for taking bottles out in, because obviously it's insulated inside, or sometimes even when we don't put sort of stuff that needs insulating in it, it was just handy if we were going out for the day to put a selection of bottles and formula in. But now it's going to be really handy to sort of take food out in general, so whether it's purees or other food. And I've got a few of the ice blocks I can put in here as well. So that, although I bought it at the beginning, is going to come really in handy later on. So the next thing I have is my favourite thing so far. This was advertised to me on Facebook so many times. I debated it and I debated it and I debated it, and in the end I just couldn't resist buying it. So I've heard recently that some of the pouches that you can get in store aren't as good sort of as they claim to be. They contain a lot of sugar. So this is from Tiny Bellies, and it is a make your own pouch system. So you've got some, I haven't unpacked it yet, but you've got pouches that you clip underneath. I bought the set that has 50 pouches. I don't think I'm probably going to get through them all. But yes, you clip in the pouches underneath, and then you literally plunge In the top it fits sort of 3 in a row, and you can basically fill your own pouches with your own homemade purees and yogurts and stuff like that. I thought this would be really handy for sort of purees on the go to start off with, but also sort of later on when it comes to him having yogurts as like a toddler and stuff like that. I can easily make my own homemade stuff and pop them in these pouches, which is really good. And the pouches, I can't find what packet actually, oh no, it's in the top of this. So the pouches also come with these 2 spoons that you can screw onto the top. There we go. And just makes them really easy for feeding directly from the pouch on the go, especially when they're only little. Obviously when he's a little bit older we can just obviously take it straight from the pouch, but being on the go and just wanting to feed a puree, you can attach the spoons on top, which I thought was really handy. So that is my favourite thing so far. I cannot wait to start using that. So I knew at the beginning I will probably stick to also these sort of size portions in the freezer, but obviously as he gets a bit bigger and starts eating a bit more, and eating bigger portions, and I will start filling my own pouches. They're not massive pouches, to be fair, and I suppose you could fill them up to sort of where you wanted with smaller portions, so I might start using them earlier on. We'll have to see. Now I've spent so long talking, the little one's actually falling asleep on his playmat, which is really cute, so I'm just going to leave him and just sort of let him doze off. That can be his first nap of the morning. A couple of last things to show you. So first of all was just these 2 for on the go. Both came as part of baby shower presents. The only reason I haven't used these wipes yet is because they are fragranced. I didn't really want to be using fragranced wipes on his bottom. So I thought just keep hold of them, and when he starts weaning they'll just be a pack I can just use up on the go. Obviously once I've finished these I'm just going to go back to the Mumia wipes from Aldi that I use for his bottom anyway, but I thought weaning was just the perfect chance to use these up basically. So they're going in his changing bag once we start weaning him. And the other thing is these disposable bibs from Tommy Tippy. Now I know disposable stuff isn't great for the environment, so obviously I won't be buying any more of these once his packet's up, but they just came as part of one of my baby shower presents. So again, when we start weaning him, they're just going to go into his changing bag, and we'll just use them up as of when we feed him on the go. So they will come in handy for now, but obviously moving forward I will just put his reusable bibs in his bag. And speaking of bibs, the last thing I wanted to show you were bibs, reusable bibs. So a lot of these were either second hand or they were given to us, which was really handy. So the first thing, and these are probably going to be the ones I take on the go a lot, are these Winnie the Pooh and Tigger bibs from B&M. These were bought for us by my sister and my dad, so thank you. And these are just those sort of like flannel front, sort of waterproof plastic back bibs, but they're, you know, they're nice and foldable and easy to put in the changing bag. So these would be really handy for on the go or for those sort of less messy foods that we give him. The next one are these little sleeved bibs. These were in a load of stuff that was given to me by my cousin that don't fit her little girl anymore. I think we've got sort of 3 or 4 of these. And these have become really handy for those sort of messier dishes. Also for arts and crafts. I know a lot of children use these for arts and crafts as well. So we've got a couple of those. And then the last bibs we have, these I picked up again from a Little Pickles market, are just some nice flimsy silicone sort of with the pocket, just cute little bibs. These are probably going to be the most common ones we use for sort of like finger food. I've got this one and I've got this really cute little frog one as well. So we'll see how they go. So I think that is everything I wanted to show you. Little one has got so bored of me filming now, he's actually fallen asleep on his playmat. So I think while I tidy up, I'm just going to leave him there to have his first morning nap. If you did like the video and you do want to see more, please do click the like button and subscribe. And also please click the notification bell if you would like to be notified when I do upload in the future. I do intend on doing a few more baby related videos, so things like clothing organisation, things I've bought him second hand so far. In terms of sort of lifestyle and home, I'll be doing things like a few speed cleaning videos, morning and evening routines and things like that. But yes, thank you again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day and I will see you in the next video. Bye!